Hello, 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 beautiful dreamer. I wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for 5,000 subscribers. This channel would not be possible without you. There is no joy in making videos that nobody watches. So thank you for allowing me to have this experience. I truly appreciate you. This video is going to be a whispered ramble, get ready with me video while I answer your questions. Most of the questions are manifestation questions, like how to manifest $10,000. So I put those first. There's also summer reading, how to start a YouTube channel, how much my YouTube channel makes, and a couple family questions that I will leave at the end. In the description, I will have the general breakdown for each section. Let's get started. So first I do my eyebrows. My makeup is really simple with this Benefit Eyebrow Pencil. And the first questions we have are from Beth. And she asks me, do your own money manifestations happen easily? And I can tell you, Beth, that they do if and only if I have let the manifestation go. For example, we just sold our New York City apartment, and we sold it because it just was not turning out to be a good investment because the maintenance was really high and it was rising based off inflation. Yikes. Anyway, the apartments in that building take over a year to sell, but I manifested that it would sell easily and quickly to a very, very happy person that wanted to buy it. And it sold in 2 months. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I really only believe that I was able to manifest that because I let it go. And how I let that one go is I hired a broker to sell it for me because I knew I was too emotionally attached. What's your biggest tip for what would be your biggest tip for money manifestation? Know specifically what you want with desire. Everybody wants a lot of money, but not everybody gets a lot of money. You have to know what you want, and you have to really want it, and you have to let it go. Let it go. And I'll teach you more about letting it go later. I am starting the process of becoming self-employed, doing something new. Any money manifestation advice? Absolutely. My biggest money manifestation would have to be my financial practice. When I started, I did tell my friends and family that I'm doing this, but how I attracted customers is I would sit on my couch and talk to the universe, and I would tell the universe what I was going to give and what I would like to receive. So I would say, today is July 31st, 2022, and I received 2 new clients this month. For this increase in fortune, I help people achieve their financial dreams by giving them the education and the belief that it is possible for them. And then I thank the universe and I let it go. That's how I built my entire practice thus far. Now I make $140,000, $150,000 a year. I only work the first week of the month. So am I a zillionaire? Do I make zillions of dollars a year? No. But quite a lot of money for a very small investment of time. Now, I did believe it would work, so belief is an important part. Thank you, Beth. How do you stay excited or grateful when you receive your manifestations, like with money? You already have so much. How do you keep that energy going in order to receive more? From D. Oh, D. This is kind of the most magical part of manifesting. The more manifesting you do and the more you build your belief in it, the more you appreciate the teeniest things in life. I was riding my bicycle to the corner store to buy $1 coffee this morning, and I was just singing with the birds, just so happy. It's usually like when I rewind my life about 20 years ago when I was literally standing in Dunkin' Donuts and I couldn't pick between the donut, or I had to pick between the donut or the coffee because I couldn't afford both. That's when it was harder to keep the faith and keep the happiness, because I felt like there was a lot of need and there was a lot of lack and there was a lot of scarcity. Now, don't think I feel rich. I tell myself if I'm rich, I tell the world I'm rich. But that does not mean the finances don't ebb and flow. My husband was losing money for the past several years because he had a spa in New York City. But it's okay. Everything goes in waves. It will come back. So the short answer is just appreciate all the small things and you'll find it's easy to keep your passion alive. So I put this golden color in the crease and this pink fun color on the lid. Thank you, Dee. How do you let go of your manifestations after doing or listening to your affirmations? This will get easier, but this I found for me personally, leave it in the comments below, the hardest part about manifesting. When I was manifesting my baby girl, oh, did I wish I was manifesting money. Money seemed so easy. But I wanted a baby girl, and I realized she wasn't coming. It took me 6 years to get her, and she wasn't coming because I needed her to complete me. I needed her to come. And so I had to let her go. And I'm not saying it's easy to get there, but nothing can complete you. You are whole and complete exactly as you are. And so the universe somehow knows that if you're trying to have your manifestation complete you, it just won't come. So it's a practice. You have to find the way in yourself to let it go. For me, I really believe that everything exists whether you see it or not. And so I told my baby girl, even if she never came to the earth, that I would love her. And I let her make the decision. That's the simplest way. You do your part, and then if it's meant to be, the manifestation will unfold. It will. You just have to have faith and trust. And if it doesn't unfold exactly like you thought, that's okay. Something better is coming. And if you build that belief inside yourself, it makes it much easier to let go. Actually, it's just like doing a lot less work. You kind of are very grateful for it. What tools do you use to personalize your manifestations and Reiki sessions? This is from Ethan. Thank you, Ethan. I'm a big believer in personalizing my manifestation, which just essentially means making it your own. And I really pick up different ideas from different things that I read or things that inspire me. But two things that I mostly do is I'm very, very visual. So I love pictures or image, even if it's a hand-drawn image. It makes my manifestation come to life. And it feels very personalized because my drawings aren't good. It just feels authentic, like I'm not trying. I'm not pretending to be anybody I'm not. It's just raw and simple. Maybe like Jesus's clay cup, something like that. If I had my vision board here, I'd show you, but it's really just pencil and me drawing like a for sale sign to sell my house, or I want to get 4 Bitcoins, stuff like that. So the short answer is whatever you're drawn to, just pick it up and make it your own. What do you do if you feel really stuck and not motivated to change it? Ocean wrote this. Oh my gosh, this took me so long to learn, Ocean. When I'm really stuck and I know that there's a desire in my heart to change it, I ask for help. And often that help looks like paying for help. And I do this even if I feel that I can't afford it. Like, for example, selling my apartment, it was already a loss. And it cost $50,000 to sell it. Now, $50,000 is a buttload of money to me. But I realized I was emotionally stuck in that place. Because I had made a mistake because of my desire. I was forcing my desires. Another conversation. And often we feel stuck because maybe intellectually we think we might know the answer of how to get what we want or get unstuck, like just eat less or just exercise more. But there is tons of resistance. So even if you hire somebody just to hold your hand and tell you things that you already know, it is so much easier to get unstuck. We need each other. We're here to help each other. So let somebody help you, even if you're paying them. Ocean also asks, what is a catalyst to meaningfully heal? Now, I don't know how deep the trauma is on this question, but my intuitive answer is desire. You have to want so bad to change that that's the only song that your heart sings. We all want to be rich. We all want to be beautiful. We all want to be loved. But unless your soul has to have it, it won't happen. The good news, though, healing can come quick. It doesn't have to take a lifetime. If you practice mindfulness and living in the present moment. You will see how quickly your heart begins to soar. Most of our pain is from stories of the past or anxious projections of the future. So the present moment will let you heal and connect you to the portal of infinite possibilities. Doesn't that sound fun? Okay, those are the manifestation questions. Crypto Threvius asked me about my summer reading list. Mr. Crypto. I think we have a couple things in common. I do love crypto. And I love reading. It can change your fortune in an instant for free. I mean, half the books I get from the library. So I have this painful habit of reading several books at once. So I have 3 books I can share with you. Okay. I'll stop with the makeup for a second because I really want to share these with you. Okay. This book. Oh my gosh. It's a little bit of a beach read, but dudes are going to love it too because it's a true story about William Clark. If you don't know who he is, he was one of the copper kings here in Montana. Think stupid rich. But just, pulled up his bootstraps and made his fortune. And then it goes on to talk about his daughters and stuff. But I found the part about William Clark freakishly fascinating. Anybody who builds a fortune seemingly from scratch, I am always curious how they did that. And the things that really stood out to me about Clark is he lived in a world of opportunity, meaning he saw opportunities all around him. And he wasn't held back by his fear. He delivered the U.S. mail for $200,000 a year through Indian territory where, he could lose his head. And he kept seeing opportunity and just building and building and building. So it was pretty interesting tale. I highly recommend it, and it reads easy, like a story. Takes you back in time. Okay. Eckhart Tolle. If any of you are interested in mindfulness, stepping into the now, getting rid of anxiety, or increasing your fortune, luck, love, all that exists now. And the simple way that I can sum up this book is, I know I'm shrinking it down here, but there's two realities. There is the pre-programmed mind that is conditioned from the past. And then there is life behind that mind. There is somebody in you that's watching your mind think. And that person, that part of you, is part of the infinite. That is the being part of you, the eternal part of you. And when you can connect and live from that place, you see wonder, you see beauty, you enjoy the miracle of being alive, and you see connections and infinite possibilities to fulfill your life's purpose, which is simply to love. Let your love shine. He says it much better, but I highly recommend. I practically underlined the whole book. The Alchemist, this is captivating. If you get through the first 10 pages, you will not put it down. It is a story about a boy who is searching for his quest of treasure, and he will stop at nothing to realize his dream. And obviously that is a parable or an analogy for you or me living our highest desires. It takes courage. The world will test you, but the universe will support you and help you and guide you. And going after what they call your personal legend or the contents of your heart will transform you in so many ways, it's almost like turning lead into gold. If you want to feel inspired, reconnected, hope, love, faith, read it. 99% of the books that I read, this is from Sephora, it's like their liquid lip blush in nude, are about money or inner peace. And I realize when you have inner peace, the money comes. Because you're living from your heart. And that's the highest electromagnetic field in your body. And the whole world is vibration. Vibration. YouTube questions. This question comes from Contemplative Girl 21. What are your tips for creating a YouTube channel? Confidence in posting, manifesting more subscribers, etc. Oh. Excuse me. I am going to link my very first video from 4 years ago in the description below. It's titled, How to Get Unstuck. And when you watch it, your heart is going to smile because I am a total beginner. So that's my answer. How to get more confidence in posting. Accept that you're a beginner and your videos are going to probably show that. That is totally fine because the only way you can get better is by making more videos. You see the chicken and the egg. Also, let me tell you a truth. The internet is so forgiving, so nice, so wonderful. Maybe there's a troll or two, but they're just there to spice things up. 99.999% of people are amazing. And the truth is, I had this guy who was saying that manifestation is crap and that I'm a witch and I'm just trying to get everybody's money. And it's because of his negative comment that I went to look at his channel, and he had all these ASMR artists that he liked, and I had never heard of ASMR. So if he hadn't left that troll-like comment, I would never have an ASMR channel. So it all turns out okay. Manifesting more subscribers. I might be wrong on this. I would say don't. What I mean by that is that getting addicted to the numbers takes away a lot of the fun of the channel. And my first channel, my Law of Attraction channel, I was doing that and I was chasing subscribers and I got so burnt out. And yeah, it's a discipline not to chase that. But it didn't make me feel good. So, but you could ask people to subscribe or, tell your friends about it. Congratulations on starting your LLC. You're going to be fantastic. I make about $200 a month from my videos. But so it's obviously not the money because you have to pay for all this stuff, but other people do a lot better. Family questions. Are you married? Yes, I am married. I've been married for 11 years. I met my husband on April Fool's, and less than 3 months later, he proposed. I never thought I wanted to get married. I never thought I wanted kids. These have been the biggest surprises of my life. I love my family. I love the group. Yeah. How's family life going? So it's going so good because we sold our apartment. I feel like I have wings on my back. That apartment I wanted so bad. Let this be a lesson to you, please, please. Have you ever wanted something so bad you just forced it down the universe's throat? That's what Trees did. And she paid the price. There was, of course, the epic financial loss. And my husband's disappointment. And I hate to say wasted time because I learned a lot of lessons, but I paid a lot of time and over $100,000 for the pleasure of owning the apartment. The good news, though, is that I thought I was a real estate genius. I made like $250,000 on my first apartment, and I'm like, oh, I'll just do it again. I got swayed by my desire to decorate. And then after I saw what a dumb idea that was, I took classes in real estate investing, and I feel much more grounded on how to avoid those mistakes in the future. That's from Anna Jayla. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but thank you for the question. This is the look. And until next time, my beautiful dreamers, I kiss you.